Hey guys, Dylan here with episode 12 of Dylan Prew Super Fantabulous Game Night 3 Tournament Edition. This is the third second round matchup between Emma and Luke. How are y'all today?
Doing okay, you know?
Nice.
I'm great. I've got my license to kale.
That is a pun.
Yeah.
I just watched that movie. Wait, no I didn't. I watched Casino Royale. Good Bond movie. Either way.
A VeggieTales remake.
Now I want to see that. Oh my gosh.
All right.
The story morals will be so good. Either way, I should inform you guys that there is a prize now on the line if you go to distance and win the whole thing. And would you guys like to know what it is?
Yes.
The winner of the entire tournament will get the opportunity to play Who Wants to Be a 100-aire for the chance to win $100 in paid installments.
Dang. Okay.
All right.
Yes, there's a lot.
You're going down, Luke.
So
I knew this. I'm going to college in a few years.
oh man, that $100 will really save you. It'll
It's going to
give you,
carry
so much.
it'll give you microwave
the
privileges.
stock market.
Speaking as someone who's in college right now,
Oh man,
that'll really help.
about to go to college. Either way, so do you guys have any hopes for what the eventual game might be today?
Like, one that I'm good at?
Yep, that's something. Emma?
One that I'm in.
Well, I should inform you guys that we are playing the Prewlywed game. Congratulations, you guys are married to me for the next 20 minutes.
Oh no. Okay.
Here's how
For
this
the
works.
next
I
20
think this
minutes.
is unfair because Luke is basically your twin. So
Oh no. So Maria and Jasper previously have played this, so here's how it works. I will ask you guys a question, and I will write down an answer. You guys will write down two answers. Your first answer and your second answer. If your first answer matches my answer, you get 2 points. If your second answer matches my answer, you get 1 point. If none of your answers matches my answer, no points.
So we put down two things?
Yep, and I put down
Okay.
one.
Okay.
do we need to write it big enough so that we can show you?
It would be recommended, but if you don't, that's okay.
All right.
As long as you say it as well, you'll be fine. There will be 5
In that
questions in
case.
total. Whoever has the most points after 5 questions wins. In the event of a tie, we'll go to a tiebreaker question. And whoever wins the overall game will advance to the final 6 to face Mr. Will Restrepo for a spot in our Grand Jeopardy finale. Everyone understand?
Yep.
Any questions before the first question?
Nope.
All right, let's start with what is the best Scandinavian country? I'm going to need you guys
Any
to
of
list,
them?
list 2 Scandinavian countries, and if either of them matches mine, you will score a point.
I don't know what the Scandinavian countries are.
I'm hedging my bets a bit on this one.
Um,
I'll give you guys think like Northern Europe. Northern Western Europe. I'll tell you guys that.
All I think about is the Baltic. And that
I'm
can't be
so
right.
bad with geography.
All right, when you guys are locked in, just let me
well,
know.
I had one in a joke, but now I sort of have a second serious answer. So
Okay. I guess.
All right, so we'll start with Emma. Emma, what are your answers?
Don't judge me for not knowing any geography or any countries. Yeah. So I wrote Scandinavia and Poland.
Scandinavia and Poland. Luke?
So also don't judge me. I wrote Sweden, then I wrote Viking land, crossed it off, and wrote Poland.
I don't think Poland is a part
I'm
of...
just counting the Poland part. Please don't count the Viking
wrote
land. That was a
Denmark.
mistake.
My answer was
Denmark and Scandinavia?
Yes, Denmark is a part of it. It's basically any flag. Any country has a flag that's like one color with a sideways cross on it. So like Denmark, Iceland, Finland. Sweden actually is one. So you were close on that, but either way, no points on that one. A little bit of a
No
toughie.
country that's just Scandinavia, right?
I think the entire region is known as Scandinavia. But you know what? It was a
What are
good
their strengths?
It was a good shout. Shout out to Scandinavia. Either way, we are still tied. Heading into question 2, which is, who is the best Romeo and Juliet character that lives to the end?
Oh, boy.
Also, by the way, for you guys, I'm writing my answers backwards, so on my screen it'll appear forwards.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, because for some reason you guys look fine to me, but for me, I'm mirrored.
Oh.
I learned that in the last one, so that's why if you read my answers, you'll be like, why is he writing it backwards? That's why. Your guys' answers look fine to me.
For the audience, I am quite sorry for eating this kale with my hands. It is not
Disgusting.
a good manners.
Kale hand
Disgusting.
Luke. Kale hand Luke.
And, in the pandemic times, I think it's well worth the apology.
I might rename Dirty Hand Pruski to Kale Hand Luke. I'm considering it.
Do it.
You better plug
It's like
that.
it's like palm frond kale.
Yeah, you better plug that GSI. Do you guys feel locked in?
Come to the
I am
green
good.
side.
Emma, can I see your answers?
I said the nurse, obviously, and Mr. Montague.
The nurse and Mr. Montague. Luke?
It's Lord. So I wrote Lord Montague and Lord Capulet.
I wrote Benvolio.
You were Lord Montague!
I was Lord Montague.
Yeah.
But
And also, how can you forget about the nurse? The nurses.
I was a Benvolio stan.
Benvolio doesn't even appear after, like, Act 3.
He has pink hair in the movie.
Ours did. Right?
Huh?
Which
I think ours
movie?
did.
The Leonardo
Oh,
DiCaprio
Romeo
movie.
plus Juliet, of course.
The one where everyone had guns, and Sid the Sloth played Tybalt. I couldn't take him seriously, I'm sorry. Either way, we're moving on to question 3. Still 0 points for everyone with, who is the best Phineas and Ferb character? Are you guys familiar with the show?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
There's so many good ones.
It's going to.
What would you think, though? I feel like maybe.
I feel like the answer is all of them, but I'm going to write down some specific ones.
The answers will never be all of them, or else Scandinavia would have been right.
I think I should get a point for
Wait,
that.
yes, this is the Newlywed game. This should all be opinion stuff.
I mean, marriage is all about learning, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Also,
I wouldn't know.
I should inform y'all, I did have to give Maria and Jasper a fourth of my stuff each because we got a divorce after. And you guys too will be getting a fourth of whatever's left of my stuff.
I'm not getting divorced.
Oh, thanks.
I
Either
don't know
way,
why you would think that.
Can I trade in my fourth of stuff for monthly alimony?
deal. What did I just agree to? Either way, reveal answers. Luke, we'll start with you.
I wrote number 1, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, and number 2, Baljeet.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz and Baljeet. Emma.
Perry and Dr. Doof.
I wrote Perry.
Oh! What?
That means
Who was the other one? Oh, you just wrote Perry. You wrote
I just
something.
wrote Perry. So Emma gets 2 points on that one because it was her first answer. Meaning the score is now 2-0. Heading into question 4, Luke, you're a little bit behind, but you're not out of it just yet. With this question, what is the worst state right now? What is the worst state as of July 15th, 2020?
Now, this answer is pretty clear to me, but the second one is a little...
Honestly, I
Yeah.
have a 1 in 25 chance of matching my answer. Also,
I have a 1... That's not how it works.
well, I mean, if you name 2 random states, you're bound to match one of my states.
Oh,
Probably
right,
not.
because there's 2.
Yeah, there's 50.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
I'm
fun
gonna try
fact,
to
2 weeks ago, today was a super hump day. It was the middle Wednesday of the year, the 27th Wednesday out of 53 Wednesdays. Rare occurrence.
Oh.
There were 26 Wednesdays before it, 26 Wednesdays after it, making it a super hump day. I made that up. Because I'm a geek. Either way,
I like that, though.
Thank you. Emma, we'll start with you.
I said Florida and Texas.
Luke.
I said Florida and Alabama.
I said Florida, meaning you both get 2 points.
Oh.
Meaning the score is 4-2 heading into our final question of the game. It all boils down to this. Luke, you need to get this right on your first answer, and Emma needs to get it wrong in order for you to still have a chance at the final 6 and paying off all your college money with a possible eventual winnings. As we move on to question 5. Who is the best actor named Chris?
Watch it be like Kit Harington, and he's like, but his real name is Chris.
Do we have to? Can we just write their last names?
Yeah.
We're talking about like the big Chris's here, right? Like it's not going to be like
It's not going to be a super obscure Chris.
Okay.
It's not Chris Cimino. Shout out to Chris Cimino. We'll get you on this one day. Oh my gosh, I misspelled it.
I'm trying to remember.
In that case, I might.
I'm trying to.
Spelling stuff backwards is hard. I will inform you of that. You guys
All
feeling
right.
okay?
I guess.
There are 17,000 white men in Hollywood named Chris. Can you match mine? Luke, we'll start with you.
Oh wait, it's in Hollywood?
Oh no,
I thought it was actors.
Just any act. Just who's the best actor named Chris?
It's like it. Okay, so it's not like Christopher Nolan or anything, right?
I wouldn't really call him an actor, but
I mean like you just said in Hollywood, so
I meant that as like a general like term.
Okay. I wrote number 1 Pratt and number 2 Pine.
Pratt and Pine. Emma.
I put Pratt and Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
Whoa.
Meaning Emma takes it 5-2. Also, fun fact, I accidentally spelled Hemsworth with a W before that.
You accidentally spelled what?
I spelled Hemsworth with a W on accident, trying to spell it backwards. I did Hughesworth.
Oh, I was like, there is a W in Hemsworth.
Oh shoot, there is.
Hemsworth.
Hughesworth.
Hemsworth.
Which means, Emma, you have advanced to the final 6 of the tournament to face Will in the next round. Luke, a valiant effort, but once again, you've come up against Emma. How do you feel, Luke, about making it this far?
Emma, you carry my hopes and dreams on your shoulders.
I will win this for you.
Aww.
Just for you.
Luke,
And you'll never, just like Benvolio, I'll never appear again.
Aw, this is the equivalent of Act 3, isn't it? Either way, this has been Dylan Prew Super Fantabulous Game Night 3, Episode 12, Prewlywed Game. Thank you to my new husband and wife, Luke and Emma, for coming out today. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you in the future. See you in the next episode. Have a good night.